He's going to the Hattori for game number 1.
And we're going to Miami Dome, ladies and gentlemen. These are your two legends here as we get into this top 4. The stakes are so high, it's incredible. The Kaya, of course, from Impala has been amazing so far. I was talking to TWK earlier, and we were just thinking about the amazing legend variety that we're seeing towards the end of this tournament. It goes to show how many things are truly are actually viable at the highest level of gameplay in Brawlhalla.
A wide spread of characters, a wide spread of weapons. Right now, you're seeing a spear in Godly's hand, and Impala has been all about that bow.
Weapon spawn comes in. It's going to be that sword for Godly. A little bit of juggle game coming out from Impala. Both players tied in the orange. Edgeguard starting up. Impala
can't touch.
Had some juice left, but not quite enough to get back. Gonna fall. First stock goes the way of Godly, and we have a solid lead if you're a Godly fan out there.
No, but it's definitely not over yet. Still 2 stocks to play with, and we've seen so many clutch situations happen here at BCX 2022. Just like that, immediately evened it up, and Impala taking his time here, kind of savoring the moment, that first KO of Godly before he decides to go for the weapon spot.
Seen that spear coming back in for Godly. Nice little turnaround with the neutral air as the follow-up off of the sidelight, given that sidelight has no true follow-up options, especially if there's a dodge on the board for Impala.
I mean, the same is true on both sides, right? Impala's bow sidelight doesn't have any true follow-ups as well. It's all about that read. Godly's gonna go over to his sword, which has a couple more true options. Can go for some downlight combos if he wants to, but right now, it's again all about Impala's bow. The dare, and it's a stock in favor of Impala. He's completely turned the tables on this one.
It is a 180-degree turnaround. Now Impala is the one in the orange, and Godly is the one significantly behind. The juggle game keeps coming out. 50 damage. Just like that, added up. Impala keeping it going. 1 or 2 more hits, and it's gonna be orange.
Untouchable is Impala, as he's built up so much damage, including more with that nair, that sair, that down sig. Is he gonna take game number 1? Oh, Godly gets to the wall.
Gonna be at the weapon disadvantage here. Godly sending him over to the left. The Godly Edgeguard using all of the active frames of that GC sword neutral light to make sure Impala goes into it, grabs the hit, but still a full stock lead for Impala. The side air bouncing off the stage, not gonna be enough yet. They've swapped places, little bounce pass to himself. Impala looking for the Acno inspiration there with the GC neutral sig.
And Acno was the thing that defeated Godly with this Kaya pick in the Autumn Championship. Godly hoping to get a run back here, this time against Impala. Punish! He doesn't hit the punish!
My goodness! A huge misplay from Godly. He still finds the stock, but wow, that was a huge misstep. Impala served that one up on a dish for him. But Godly, maybe it's the nerves, baby.
The pressure is unlike any other. This is BCX 2022. Impala is 1 hit away from taking game number 1 off of Godly.
Choosing the bow here. The neutral air is gonna do it. Impala almost a JB2 on that as well. Incredible work from Impala. And that's the face, man. That's the face of Impala that we saw previously in Impala versus Luna. It was that face 99% of the set. Then all of a sudden when he won, it's like it actually kicked in that, oh, I just accomplished something nobody thought was possible.
I respect that so much. I love a good pop-off, but I love someone who's just completely locked in. When you start thinking just 1 more hit, just 1 more game, just 1 more, then you start pumping the brakes. Impala, he is locked in, he is ready to go, and he is going into game number 2 with the advantage over the top EU player, Godly.
We're seeing the swap from Godly off the Hattori over onto the Asuri that we saw previously. Holding onto the sword and picking up a pair of Katars instead of that spear. Going big with the ground pound in. No major punishes coming out from either player, but the damage difference is favoring Godly here as he has Impala in the orange. There's a weapon spawn on the field. There goes the toss. In comes the Katars.
Yeah, he swapped away, but Impala doesn't care. It's the recovery at the top of the map. Small Brawlhaven can only be so small.
Godly's playing Asuri, but I feel like the way Impala is stealing these stocks, he's the cat burglar.
Oh, I really thought you were going to say Impala is playing Godly.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, Godly playing the edge guard right now. GCN Light again. This time Impala's ready for it. That quick adaptation between game 1 and game 2, but Godly's able to clean it up with the down air. Stock's relatively even.
Impala gonna wait on that weapon spawn coming in. Hits the neutral air, easily grabbing the spear. Nice little two-piece from Godly. Over spacing the spear range, it's another two-piece. Spacing looking good, his pacing looking better.
Godly picking and choosing when he wants to go in, throws out the sidelight, a solid punish as he goes for another recovery at the top of the map. This time he'll get it, but it's not gonna KO.
Dude,
over to the bow.
The delay that Impala put on that spear recovery to end up hitting Godly to make sure the dodge was out of iframes. That time he hits it, that time there's no punish, and that time he gets the stock.
Dude, Impala is playing so incredibly well. How did he come in here as only PR number 10 when he is currently up 2 stocks to 1 over the top EU player? He's currently 1 game up over the top EU player.
I'm gonna be honest, I underestimated Impala so much. I saw PR 10 and I was like, huh? Who let him get that high? That's crazy, but clearly no one let him get that high. He forced his way, throwing elbows to everybody behind him, making sure he could get in. Solid lead, actually a full stock at this point. We are on Brawlhalla, so those neutral airs on bow are gonna KO earlier. Those dares on the bow are gonna KO earlier.
Edgeguard opportunity, Godly gets back up, but Impala, his spacing has been on point. The GC signs it. Impala 2 stocks Godly and is up 2-0.
Everybody said Godly was going to win this tournament. I'm not just talking about EU huffing copium. I'm talking about the entire world saying that Godly is the guy to beat. Now, one thing that we have to remember is that Godly is coming off of a tough loss of 2v2. That can break virtually anybody's mental, especially someone who is unproven on land like Godly. He doesn't have that experience. Every failure that Godly has hits harder. Everything weighs on the mental harder than other players.
Well, after that tough loss in 2v2s just a little while ago, he's trying to get that W here in the 1v1s. He's making the swap over to the Ken. Impala doesn't hit the jump for the Nair, and Godly's gonna full-on capitalize, but he can't continue.
I believe Impala still has the damage lead here, definitely after that neutral air. Man, his ability to turn around the D-Light, still pick it up after the whip sidelight, he's so crazy, dude.
Oh! He just did it!
He's stealing. Like, he's just literally stealing. That is illegal in many states, and Impala is getting away with it.
Is there a state where it's not legal?
Man, I don't know, but regardless here, justice, it seems, will not be served as Impala is staring at a 3-0 over Godly.
I mean, he's looking so incredibly good. Godly's gonna need a massive play if he wants to bring this one back. Impala is not giving him any room to get back into this game. Godly trying to open up with the weapon toss, just gets a sidelight off of it.
Godly has almost no major momentum in his favor. He's adding up the damage. He has Impala near or in KO.
Okay.
You see it right there, but still, the momentum does not feel in his favor.
I mean, yeah, it just feels like he wrestled back to survivability, right? He gets a small sigh of relief, but it's not even enough to give him the lead here. Impala continuing it. He's got the nairs. This is a high ceiling map here on Miami Dome, so those nairs might not KO as quickly as it did on Small Brawlhalla, but still, Godly is playing from behind.
I feel like Impala is Dash from The Incredibles when he's running at the track meet, and he's just going.
Oh!
His family is telling him, whoa, slow down, slow down. Now, in the movie, Dash listens. Impala, no, rebellious teen, does not listen to his parents, wants to take this right now, giving a 30 and a handshake to Godly, sending him packing.
He wants that gold medal, something Dash did not get in The Incredibles, but Godly gonna try to deny it, gets the ground pound, forces it to final stocks here. 1v1 Impala, where's the weapon spot?
It's still that 50 damage deficit between these two players in favor of Impala. A two-piece, but Impala grabs the weapon. He just picks up a follow-up so consistently, dude.
He's getting so many extensions. He has barely ever just only gotten one hit. On the other side, Godly, he hits a dare, can't get much else. He gets a nair, can't get much else. He hits a recovery, still can't get much else. He's not getting the extensions that Impala is.
He's starting to slow down a little bit. Lead still favoring Impala. Godly doing his best to fight this one back. Everything's still being tested.
Oh, it's so close to being Impala, getting a 3-0 and sending Godly to the elimination side of the bracket. Another Nair, a recovery, and Impala does it! The upset king continues on as he is going into grand finals. Impala, a guaranteed top 2 finish here at BCX 2022, and he is nonplussed.
Look at him! What is going on?
He's like walking to school. He's like, this is a normal day. This is fine. This is chill. And now you want me to talk?
What an insane run that Impala has had and continues to have. You're like picking up that recovery. Who else is going to be able to pick that up? Not Impala. But he does.
Just a
I
cheeky
swear
little smile.
that he's not going to be able to pick it up, but he finds it every time. He's pogging.
Person after person discounted Impala. Nobody expected him to be here. Nobody expected him in top 8 of today, let alone here in the grand finals. Impala is proving everybody wrong. I want to know what the analysts have to say about it.
Oh my goodness, what did I witness here? Impala with a